Warning: the following content may not be suited for younger or sensitive audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Alright, everybody, and welcome back to Legends of Equuis. As we all know, this is a little side project that we like to do aside from our current campaign. Of course, I don't know why we're choosing right now to introduce the cast, but why not? Because we forgot to.
As a
We kind of forgot to in the last one. As always, I am joined by my friend and fellow players. We got Cameron, who is playing Flintlock.
Howdy.
We have Max, who is playing Maverick.
Hi, I had to mute. I'm sorry.
And,
Professional, man.
and we have Eli, who is playing Kythos.
Hello.
And
We also have another person, but he's not here right now.
Which is Levi, and he. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, Levi, who plays Padane. He will be here very soon, though. So.
Hopefully.
Okay, who would like to do the recap for this session?
I would like to do the recap unless someone else really wants to.
You called it.
All
Yeah,
right.
you called it. Go for it, man.
So we started session in, funnily enough, a tavern. Silver had Flintlock with him, with her. Invited Macintosh. No, not Macintosh. Maverick. He invited Maverick over, apparently already telling him about the quest. Meanwhile, Flintlock didn't know about it until we're gonna go fight the fucking cleric beast that the outsiders, the other campaign, because we couldn't kill it. So apparently we're gonna go try to kill that thing. I hope we live. Probably not knowing Silver. Flintlock went to go see his wife, which, by the way, I did not describe Evergreen. I will at the end of my recap. Flintlock went to go see his wife for a bit. Maverick and Silver went to go drag Kythos by his ankles into this, which they end up doing. And then Padane got a flyer bought from, I'm not going to say the name because I don't know if Hasbro is going to come kicking down my doors, so I'm not going to say it. By a gray Pegasus who was handing out flyers at Silver, probably gave her to do so. And now we're going into the Everfree, right?
The Everfree Woods.
The Everfree Woods. Ooh, which fun fact. We started.
I was about to say, do not mention the show because I will get copyright striked, you motherfucker.
I am going to mention it. I was telling the viewers that's where we started our campaign in the Everfree Woods, and the other one. That's where we started it at because we crash landed because a fucking beam from I don't know fuck where.
It's funny because you guys still haven't in the other campaign. You guys still haven't figured out where that came from.
I kind of forgot about that.
We did.
We got Subnautica.
Yeah, we don't know where the fuck it came from still now, but we have bigger things to worry about. I swear to God, if it happens again, I'm going to throw hands with you, Silver. I know I'm going to lose, but I'm going to throw him.
Anyways.
Okay.
Anyways,
Bob.
I will just I'll describe Evergreen later whenever she shows up. So, because I already wasted enough time.
Okay. Please go ahead. What?
We also got jumped by beings. I forgot to add in. We got jumped by beings with
you got jumped by parasites.
Parasite.
You parasite. But for those of you who have seen the Amazing Digital Circus, you did that. It is very good. You should watch it.
I have heard it's good.
Okay, so
I might just watch it for the Amasa, guessing I get the inspiration.
So yes, I was gonna go ahead and say, go ahead and take your demon inspiration, and we are going to
Alright.
go ahead and get back into session. Fuck yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So if I'm correct, initiative was rolled, but it was not compiled. I will go ahead and do that.
Oh.
So the so
You know
Kythos
what?
rolled a 20. So like
No,
obviously these guys are
I
gonna go
love
first.
no. While you do that, I'll describe Evergreen a bit. She is just a. I'll go more in depth later, but she's a unicorn that's a druid. Hence, well, I actually don't think her druidic nature was shown yet, but Flintlock's house is like kind of like a mixture of like a ordinary house with a lot of plants on it. I don't have a specific rendition of it, but I'll probably go more into it later.
But yeah, they're all pretty much gonna go before you, because they all got like two of them got natural 20s and one of them got a natural 19. So the only person that's gonna go before them is Silver, because she's going to go before Parasite's
I know.
number 3.
I know what the bitch is, but I can't say it. You, of course, you were
Like I
being
said,
courted.
This is my first time interacting with these bitches. I have no clue what's gonna happen. I have no clue how they work. I'm so fucking excited.
I don't even remember, so I can't even say anything. Even if I did
I
remember,
didn't
I
join the
was.
campaign until the next session.
Yeah, it's funny
It is.
because Arash was like, oh.
Yeah, because Crota just kind of melded from the woods and you were like,
He's like, what the fuck was that?
Okay, so here's the initiative. I'm going to copy paste that real quick. Wait, am I missing one? I think I'm missing one. No, I'm not. There was only 3 of them.
Oh boy, 3 a.m.
Okay, there you go. That is the initiative order.
I'm also doing that for trade because I'm pretty sure you'll go batshit crazy. Maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
damn, did I not roll well?
You rolled well. It's just everyone rolled better than you.
Yeah.
Uh,
Why am I always last?
Put it on initiative.
Oh, I completely forgot. I didn't add you. Yeah, you go. Actually, like fucking. You're the one that goes last, actually,
Yeah,
because you rolled worse
Put it-
than everybody.
and actually, everyone in the party rolled a 20 or above, and then there's me with
Everyone in the
9.
party rolled really good. It's just at least 2 of these guys rolled natural 20s, and the other one rolled a natural 19. So, like,
Yeah.
it was all kinds of fucked up. Okay, so it is Parasite 1's turn. And I believe Parasite 1 was going after Maverick. Okay. So, Maverick.
Yeah.
What was that? Was that a hiccup?
It's Eli.
No, I said get him. It was a Gravity
Eli.
Falls reference.
That's
Get
also
him.
that's also
Get
from
him.
it's also from a gator hunting show too. That's I can't remember
Yeah.
what it was.
Gravity Falls.
Yes, it's also Gravity Falls, but they're
I
found.
Wait. 1 second. I've got to find my dice box. It's over here.
Well, I love falls. Wait, I can say for real.
Okay. So, Maverick, as I said, this he does not have his axe anymore because you knocked it out of his hands.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to leave your range to go and pick up the axe. So you can you want to do opportunity attack? You certainly can.
Yes. I do. So,
What the fuck?
Fuck, that's a 14. God damn it.
That will miss, unfortunately. Where did you roll?
No, Mike.
Oh, I was about to say, I didn't see it. Okay,
I think I
so,
clicked out of campaign rolls and then rolled a normal.
so Maverick, you're still slightly reeling from the fact that this thing came out of nowhere and just slashed at you. And like you go to hit him with your sword, and you just barely miss him as like he's again, he looks like he's a human that is probably dead and got taken over by some kind of parasite. So he's shambling a lot and he's kind of moving around. So it's kind of really hard to pin him down. And he manages to get past you. And his axe got knocked about 10 feet away. He's going to go pick it up. And then he's going to turn around and walk right back towards you. And then he's going to try and slash you with his axe. Okay. Does a 24 hit?
Yes.
Okay. All right. That is 9 slashing damage.
All right.
Okay. He's
Is
going to
there,
go
like-
in. What's that?
But is there more to that?
Well, he's going to do some more attacks.
Okay.
He's going to attack again. That is a 14. I'm guessing that does not hit.
It is not.
Okay.
Hey, you know what?
What's that?
I would like reposit. When a creature
No.
misses you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction and expend 1 superiority dice to make a melee attack against the creature. If you hit, you add the superiority dice again to the attack's damage roll.
Okay, go for it.
So let me just
Yes, Cameron, it's riposte, but we're not
riposte. We're
not gonna mention it. We're gonna move on.
I'm pretty sure it's actually repose, but we aren't going to talk about that.
was
Fuck you, it's
repose.
French.
Yeah, it's French.
Anyway.
Sorry. I'm not trying to correct you. I'm just like, wait. Have I been hearing it wrong? Like,
20, dirty
That
20.
is going to hit.
No,
hello,
dirty.
Levi. Just in
There
time.
is Levi. 1 second. I'm
Let me
going to
check
add-
my superiority dice at the moment.
It should be 1d10, I believe.
Which are D8s, and you get another. It's a D8.
That's a d8. Okay.
No, it's a 10. I was lied.
Okay, so Maverick, we are getting not Maverick. So Padney, we're getting into session right now. We're getting into combat. It's still the first initiative turn, so we haven't missed much at all.
Wait, are these guys undead?
No, they are monstrosities.
Fuck. It's 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay.
Actually, wait. I would like to use Savage Attacker to reroll that damage.
Go for it.
But I see. I will be back momentarily. I just need to try do something real quick, and yeah.
Did that not go? Oh, 11. 1 more damage.
Okay. So, 1 second. I'm going to calculate that good old-fashioned damage real quick. You said you did 11 damage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Awesome. So, that is the first parasite's turn. Actually, no, wait. He gets an extra action because he rolled a natural 20. So he's going to attack again. That's a natural 20. Okay. So, be 12. Plus.
they are one dead. What the fuck? Oh
So
yeah.
that'd be 32 slashing damage. And like Maverick, you see him as you like go, as he misses his second attack, you kind of duck underneath him and stab him kind of right in the gut. But doing so, you leave your back open for attack, and he just like literally like splitting a piece of wood, just like brings his axe down right on your back, and you feel it stab into. You feel like cut into you very deeply. And Silver, who was on your back, it's like, oh! Like she kind of like takes
Why
a
was
step
she on
back.
my back?
Because remember,
Because
she jumped out of the way and landed on your back.
Oh, I don't remember that. But okay.
And like she jumps out of the way just before it hits her, and like it hits your back. So, okay, and he is going to attack once more.
How much damage did that do?
That was 32.
Okay.
Sorry, Max. I would have been
And-
able to help you, but
That is a 22. Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
I have a shit AC.
You rolled 2 ones on the damage, so that is 8 slashing damage. Okay. And now that's his turn. Parasite 2, who I believe was going after Flintlock, is going to attack. And like Flintlock, you didn't get, I don't think you actually got hurt. So like you stepped out of the way just in time, but this parasite seems to be chasing after you, kind of like lugging the heavy axe behind him as he's bringing up to swing it again. That is a 26. I'm guessing that hits. Do you have something that would make it not hit?
well, I'm trying to pull up my class shit, but it's taking a minute.
Oh goodness, that fell off the table. We're not going to count that. Okay, so
No, I have service. That's range attack. The lightning reload, firecracker. No. That's evasion. No. Let's see. Guardian. No.
me,
Okay. Let it hit.
okay. So that is a total of 12 slashing damage. Okay.
Ow.
And we're going to go ahead. He's going to go and attack once again. That is a dirty 20. Does a dirty 20 hit?
No.
It is not?
Does not hit. So you
Okay.
said 12 damage, right?
Yes, 12 slashing damage. And like, look, as you're taking a step back, you almost trip over a root, and like you look down at the ground for just a second and turn around, look back up just in time to see the axe coming down, and you move out of the way and it cuts down your shoulder. It was about to split your head wide open, but it just manages to slash at your shoulder, and you just manage to get out of the way.
Flintlock's gonna just as like. Actually, no, he's not. He's just gonna refix his.
Okay, so it is Silver's turn. Okay, so she needs to get a different dice out. All right, so Silver. So like as she's on your back, Maverick, she turns around to see this creature attacking Flintlock. Hey, get the fuck away from him! And she's like, she jumps at him, and she is going to like do like a flying kick right to its face. Okay. That is a 25, so that is going to hit. And that is 15 damage on the first hit. This is Parasites 2. So he's going to be at... Here we go. And she is going to do another attack because she can do that. That
Just
is going
imagine-
to miss. Okay.
Just imagine he turns around and just sees like Silver's like, whoop!
So like Maverick, like what you see is like you see Silver suddenly like a blur of green fly by and just kick this thing right in the face, and you see her spin with her wing as she's trying to get it with her daggers, with her wing daggers. She just barely misses because of the kick, but she's going to do a flurry of blows. That's going to hit, and that's also going to hit. So she's going to go ahead and roll damage. Okay. Okay. That is 26 damage. And like, okay, man, she's really fucking these guys up. Holy shit. Flunk, you see Silver as she spins with her daggers and misses. She suddenly like hits the ground and like turns around and uses both of her legs to bucket this guy's knees. And you hear a sickening crack as she's like you hear it crack as like she probably snapped his kneecaps. Like the creature doesn't seem to be affected by this, but you definitely heard it.
It could have been the shin. She is shin kicking range.
Okay, and that is going to be Silver's turn.
It's why he doesn't make fun of her too much, because she can go for
it. It is Parasite 3's turn. That one was going after Kythos. So Kythos. By the way, Eli, you fucked up your sheet pretty bad. Like you didn't calculate your health correctly, and you didn't calculate your armor class correctly. But I fixed it for you. You only had like 87 health. But you're supposed to have like 140.
Oh, was that because I fucked up and not put the hit points on it yet for the maximum health? Yeah,
but I did it for you.
Thank you.
Also, your armor class was wrong, but I fixed it.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, you were supposed to have a 21 because you get to add your dexterity modifier to the armor. Okay,
I didn't know
he's going to
that.
go ahead and roll to hit you. That is a 20, so that is going to miss. And he's going to hit at you
so
again.
much.
That is a 16. That is going to miss as well. Kythos, like he managed to get you when he surprised you. But now that you're looking at him, you're able to dodge his attacks. So you fought these guys before. You didn't kill them because you just kind of wanted to get away because they're terrifying. But you kind of know how they fight. They're kind of unpredictable because they use their whole body to swing. So you're able to move out of the way of the attacks. And that is Parasite 3's turn. Padane he is not here yet. So we're gonna go ahead and we'll come back to him if he gets here. Maverick, it is your turn.
Run hands.
Good.
Bitch.
Okay,
Run.
let's go.
Remember, it is Parasite 1 that is attacking you.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, I'll get you guys some maps. I can't record the actual visuals of us playing, unfortunately, but I can record the audio.
Yeah.
Damn. I'm just going to attack then because
Okay.
that is. I think these guys are immune to necrotic damage, or at least resistant to it. So
Well, you can try.
that
They're not undead.
does not hit.
They're not undead, so they may not be immune or resistant to it.
I don't want to waste it though. I can only do it once.
Fair enough.
My second attack. It's another 13. God.
Oh my god, that's 2 13s in a row.
Realized I could have saved Maverick from the initial.
And remember, you are a fighter, so you have action surge.
Yeah.
And that's level 11. Never mind. So at level 11, you get another attack. So.
Oh yeah, you're right. I thought it was.
Fuck, has been a minute yet. Anyway, I'm not gonna action surge. I'm gonna save that. So.
Okay. So
that's my turn.
Maverick, you're still a little dazed from how hard he just dug his axe into your back. So your swings are a little wild, and like because he's so unpredictable, he manages to kind of weave around your swings. Okay, so Kythos, it is your turn, buddy. What are you gonna do?
Okay. So for my action, I'm going to cast Beacon of Hope. So
Okay.
I believe it'd be Maverick, Silver, Flintlock, and Padme that yes,
What does
any
Beacon of
number,
Hope do
okay.
again?
So the spell bestows hope and vitality. Choose any number of creatures within range. For the duration, each target has advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws, and regains the maximum number of hit points possible from any healing.
Okay.
I'll also send it to No Mike as well. If
Okay.
it'll let me copy the fucking thing. It's not gonna let me copy it. I'll do that in a moment. What the fuck is my computer doing? I'm sorry. My computer's ready to break. Just switching out a little bit. But yes, that will be my
Okay, so
action.
remember,
And
yeah, so for as a bonus action, you have 2 spells right now that 3 that are bonus actions. You have Healing Word, Spiritual Weapon, and Misty Step.
I was going to do Spiritual Weapon.
Okay, so whenever the Spiritual Weapon is first summoned, you get to attack. So make a melee attack with your spellcasting ability with your spell attack bonus, which is plus 14. And what level do you cast it at? Because if you the higher level you cast it, the more damage you'll do.
I'm going to cast it at 4th level.
So it will do 2d8 plus your wisdom modifier.
Plus my wisdom, which would be a 10.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm typing that in no mic so I don't forget it. And then to roll to attack, it would be my attack bonus for spells, right?
Yes, 1d20 plus 14.
Okay. That's a 21.
That is going to hit.
Okay.
21. And you are attacking Parasite 3, one that's attacking you?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's 2d8 since I upcasted it plus 10.
Mm-hmm.
That is 18.
Okay, nice one. Nice. Hitting him pretty hard. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yes, that'll be my turn.
Okay, and I would recommend, if you just so you don't forget they exist, your cleric abilities, like your actual class abilities, I would look those up because they are very useful. Okay, and they do not require concentration. So.
Yes, my race abilities are already in my notes. It's where the friendship is magic stuff is. And the Eyes of Night and stuff like that.
Oh, is it already there? Okay.
Like, right where my feats and inventory stuff is, that's where everything is.
Awesome. And that is your turn. Flintlock, it's your turn. What are you going to do, bud?
All right, so which one's by me again? Is it the second one?
Parasite 2.
Okay, so as
unless you have the feat for it, because he's within 5 feet, you're gonna have disadvantage on him attacking. Okay, you have Gunner. Okay, never mind.
Listen, man.
I'm just letting you know, just in case you didn't have that feat.
Yeah. Thank you for reminding me, though. That's really great. So I'm going to use a free action to spend 1 grit point to do perfect aim, and.
Okay.
Be mindful of that. I'm going to shoot. How is actually before I say this? How is Parasite 2 looking?
Roll a perception check.
Is it going to use my action or?
I'll let you use a free action.
All right. 21.
21. I will DM you how much health he has left.
Damn.
Though I'm guessing I won't get out of. And that's for the second one, right?
Yes, the second one.
I'm thinking if I want to do one with Maverick or this one. Fuck it, I'll do it with this one.
Roll a hit.
Actually, no. I'm not going to use a grit point for
Okay.
perfect. Just, I'm pretty sure I can hit these with that. So I'm going to use Macintosh, by the way.
Okay.
That's a plus 11. Oh, natural 20. Holy
Natural 20. Fuck yeah, man.
Now I kind of wish I would have.
What type of ammo do you have currently loaded into your weapon?
Just regular.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna. Yeah, I have 100 of it. I'm gonna save it. So that's going to be. Hang on. I did not anticipate this, so give me a minute. While I'm adding up all the damage, so that will be 27 in total for that to add on to that. So that would be 2d10 plus 7 plus 27. 53 damage. Holy shit. And I have extra attack, so I'm shooting this bitch again.
Okay, just a second.
Oh, okay.
I gotta fix something real quick.
I probably need to work on my ammo anyways. So I have 6 shots. How many shots do I have in Macintosh? 6?
Yes, 6 shots.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Also, I have the gunner feat, so it doesn't take anything. It's just like free action to like reload it. So
how much damage you do? You did 29 damage.
29
you did
damage.
53 damage. 53 damage. Never mind.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hello, Levi.
Hi, Levi.
Oh, okay. So,
I nearly rolled max too. Holy shit.
So we're gonna do a neat little thing I like to call grievous damage. Okay, so roll a d5.
If this is more of like aiming for like anything, I probably won't be aiming for the head because Kythos did warn us about the snake heads. All right, I'll roll it. 4.
So, let me go ahead and do the damage real quick.
Also, the other.
Yeah, the other one did hit, so you can go ahead and roll damage for that one. But actually, go ahead and roll damage. Go ahead and roll damage real quick.
Okie dokie.
18.
That's it.
So he is looking rough.
What do I have as bonus action?
So, what you do is like you see like you quickly take a step back to aim your gun. You aim right up and like you aim right at the shoulder and take off his entire arm. The one that was holding the axe is blown completely off. And then you aim right for the gut and just blow a giant hole in him, but he's still standing, just barely though.
Ooh. And I'm going to.
And
no, that's all I'm going to. Oh,
because you got him under half health, he is going to come out.
I thought that's
Okay.
if we hit.
Wait, he's admitting that he's gay?
Oh my god, Slay?
So
This makes
like
out.
Flintlock, as you do this, you hear like wild wriggling underneath the hood, and suddenly, like this giant like 30 snakes just kind of split out of its head, and they're all gonna go for like a bite towards you.
He's obviously surprised, but
Over.
Silver.
That's the first
You
time
know
he's
what I
ever-
want to say to that? Nuh-uh.
Wait,
That
what the fuck?
is
Uh-uh.
that is a 22. Does that hit?
You know, Silver, I didn't tell you what my cutie mark ability is. Shield.
Okay, yeah, fuck yeah. All right. That was a reaction on his part. So,
Yeah.
right, is that your turn?
Yee. Fun
Okay,
fact.
it is. Go ahead.
Spell up. Yee.
Okay, it is Parasite 1's turn. By the way, welcome back, Pat Knight. Glad you're here. Okay,
Thank you.
so, okay, Parasite 1 is going after Maverick. That is a natural 2, so he's going to miss. All right. Ooh, that's a natural 7. So so Maverick, it seems like something you did is throwing this guy off. Is like he's swinging wildly, but you're easily able to get out of the way. And it is Parasite.
It's my blade.
2's
It's
turn.
shit talking him.
Parasite 2's turn is going after.
Do it,
Is it
bitch.
Kythos. Going after Kythos. Oh, no, that's actually he's going after you. My bad. I thought it was Parasite 2 that. Forgot it was him. So he is, like, first of all, he's going to attack you with his axe.
I have 6 AC, bitch. Try me.
That is a critical hit.
Never mind.
Okay, so.
That's what happens to a talk shit, get hit.
I have no.
So that is a total of 45 damage.
What if I say nuh-uh?
Well, I was actually going to say nuh-uh, but Cameron, you spoke over me, so no. I'm not going to help you.
You didn't even start.
Okay.
I did start.
Next attack.
How much damage, Silver?
45.
Guys,
That is
I'm
going
at
to
40.
He gets one more attack with his axe because he went to his snake form. That is a 25.
26.
Awesome. Okay, and now it is the snake's turn. They're gonna try and fuck you up.
Wait, what?
Okay. Natural 20. God damn it.
Oh
All
my
right.
Okay, so this time, can I attempt a nuh-uh?
Are you trying to use lucky?
Oh, no, I don't have lucky. I didn't want to be too broken. So I was actually just going to ask if I could use an Arcana check to Misty Step, make it a reaction.
Yes, but you will be rolling with disadvantage.
Fair enough.
And the DC will be decently high.
Are you using the system I made, or you already had this in place?
I'm making my own, but I'm taking elements of yours.
Fair enough, though.
That's still a 23.
That is going to fail. You needed a 25.
Wow.
You needed a 25.
Whoa, okay. Man, see, this is what happens when Max abuses things.
Yes, it is.
I
And
have a
the cap-
What's your question?
shit. Wait, I don't think I can
What are you trying to do?
because
ahead.
yeah, because I was gonna see about guidance, but it's a D4, so I don't think that
And plus, it's an action.
help possibly. Yeah, because it's an action. That's what sucks.
Like, if you had Bane, that would definitely help.
I
Which will
have-
take a D4 away from their attacks. But it wouldn't have
I
helped
have
because
Bane.
he still
It's
rolled a
an
critical
action,
hit, so it would have hit anyway. He rolled a critical, he would have hit him anyway. But Bane
It's an
is-
action though.
okay.
Bane's in.
So he's going to roll. He's going to roll damage.
Guys, make this.
Okay, so that is a total of 22 damage. Actually, you rolled pretty bad on that one. 22 slashing damage, or piercing damage. And I need you to please roll a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh. Question. Do I... Actually, hang on, let me check. That's wisdom saving throws. Okay.
Yeah, sadly it's wisdom.
Con save. Let me check my gunslinger shit real quick. I doubt it's gonna help me, but just in case. This isn't a firearm or explosive.
It is a bunch of it is a bunch of snakes.
No shit. I was just reading occupational trait. Yep, I got nothing for it. Con save.
Yeah, it's an occupational hazard.
Guys, my con save is actually hang on. Actually, I think there is something. Mental fortitude. That's wisdom and charisma, so never mind. Sorry, I was just double checking.
That is going to fail. So you are going to take.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Fuck. I dropped my dice. Hang on. It's dark in here, so I can't really see it. There it is.
Guys,
on the ground. Oh no. So we're at.
Oh.
$30 poison damage. And
I have
yes.
21 before the damage, so I'm unconscious.
Oh, okay. So,
This guy.
like,
if an angry druid comes here that's not evergreen, I'm not sorry.
So basically what happens is you see that everyone sees this monster slash it, kind of really mess him up, and then these snakes kind of like they're going in for the kill, and they latch onto him, and you see you see his veins darken as this poison seeps into him, and he falls unconscious. Silver looks pissed. Silver looks angry.
Do not fuck up with the short ones. They're the scariest. They know to go for the knees.
Okay. That is Parasite 2's turn. It's Silver's turn. So, like she sees Flock suddenly go unconscious, and she's like, "You," and like she's very angry, and she's going to attack. That's a natural 20. No matter what she does, she's gonna kill it. So, because it Cameron, by the way, it had 7 HP left.
Hell yeah.
She rolls a d12. I forgot. Okay, so that is 32 damage. Like you don't see this, but like Kythos and Maverick and Padney, you do see this as like Silver. Like she had bucked its knees before, but this time she swings around with her blades, just like slices its leg clean off, and then she's gonna kind of like do like sort of like a backflip, and just kind of like spin around very fast with her leg and kick its leg, kick its with her wing, and she's gonna slice all of the snake heads off at the same time, like clean slice through all of them, and like this thing is gonna like fall to the ground dead. Okay, she has a few more attacks, so actually she's going to move over to Flintlock and look down at him. She already used her action, so she can't pour a potion down his throat. So she's gonna like stand in front of him, kind of like protecting him with her body. Okay.
Like she's.
What the fuck was that?
The ground.
I don't know. I just thought you would just growl or something. I don't know. I just thought it'd be funny.
like
the short one, please.
So it is Parasite 3's turn. Parasite 2 is dead. Let me go ahead and fix that real quick. That's the wrong thing. Okay. Okay, he's dead. Parasite 3, who was going after Kythos. That's a natural 20.
Fuck.
Oh my god, these guys are rolling so many nat 20s. Jesus Christ. Alright. So.
I'm pretty sure you rolled
that
more.
Is a. Oh, he rolled pretty bad. Okay, so that is a total of 26 slashing damage, and I need you to please roll a Constitution saving throw to see if you can maintain your spell.
You know, I do want to say, this is the most consecutive natural 20s you threw at us.
Except for
I get advantage.
Yeah, you do get advantage. Except for when that thing was Soteria. Natural 20!
Nat 20.
Natural 20! Woo! Yeah, you're definitely able to maintain your spell. But remember, you took a total of 26 slashing damage, but he's going to roll again. That is a 15. That's going to miss. Okay. So Kythos, you feel this axe dig into your shoulder, like it digs really deep in there. He yanks it out. He goes in for another slash, but you just managed to duck out of the way.
Man, I have to say the logs hurt a lot worse than the axe.
Okay.
No one's gonna get that joke besides 2 people, and I love that.
Padane, it is your turn. What are you going to do?
Good question. Just good question. I'm sorry, I'm a little ooh.
It's all good. It's all good.
Can you tell me what the layout's looking like so far, just field-wise?
So, I'd say Maverick is about. He's about. 1 second. Let me pull this up. All right. He's about 10 feet away from you. He's fighting Parasite 1. Kythos is about 10 feet behind you. He's fighting Parasite 3, and Parasite 2 has just died. So each one of them is about 10 feet away from you.
Oh.
The enemies, anyway.
Oh, you know what's funny about that, Silver? I have this very quirky spell, Fireball.
Okay. So are you going to cast it like right in the center?
Right on top of me.
So are you going to use your
Metamagic
points?
Yes.
Metamagic points to exclude them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm also unless I have this wrong, I'm also going to use it to cast Quicken spell after this. But yes.
All right. 1 second. Let me.
Which I forgot I can just use Metamagic points to make a bonus action a reaction.
Okay. Making sure I'm getting the right one. Where did this go? Okay. So. Yeah. All right. They need to roll dexterity saving throws. Okay,
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yes, please.
That is a 18.
That fails.
And that's a nat 20.
No, it's not.
Why is it not a nat 20?
Because I said so.
So that is going to be.
Actually, wait, no, I have something for this. Silvery barb, Silver.
Silvery barbs. Okay.
On the nat 20, yeah.
All right. It's a 21.
That does pass, but he still takes half, and I'm gonna give advantage to Maverick.
Okay. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. And because this is a fire spell, and you know, I chose the quirky little thing that I get as a dragon bloodline sorcerer, I'm going to add my charisma modifier on top of this. No, not charisma, sorry, constitution.
Mhm.
It is 8d6 for fireball, correct?
Yes. Base level.
So that's 37 fire damage, and half it for the other one.
Okay, because you did fire damage, they're going to come out early. Okay, so both of these creatures screech in pain as like your fire seems to do a little bit more than you intended. and all of the snakes are gonna come out all at once. And let's see, I'm gonna roll a d2 real quick. Okay. Damn. Okay, so the first set of snakes is going to attack you, Padme, because when they come out, they get a 10-foot reach.
Okay.
And the second one is going to attack Kythos because he's closer. Okay.
Mhm.
So Padme. That is a 24. Does that hit?
You know, Silver, does that hit a sorcerer? A sorcerer of my level? No, it does not actually.
Okay. What's your AC?
Wait, I thought I was thinking shield. Never mind, it does hit.
Okay. So you take a total of 16 piercing damage, and I need you to please roll a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, okay, let me get my con save up here, man. And I do roll these at advantage, correct?
If you that's only if you have Warcaster, that's only to maintain a spell.
Oh, yep. But I meant with like my Dragon Touch thing. That's a natural 20, Silver, so
Yeah,
we're not
so
even gonna bother about it.
You're not gonna take any damage, and you are not poisoned. Okay. So Kythos.
Oh,
going to
Silver.
attack you. Yes.
Oh, I thought I forgot there was another one. I'm
Yes.
sorry. Go ahead.
That is a 21. Does that hit?
Yes, my AC is 21.
Ooh, that sucks.
If it
All
meets,
right.
it beats.
Yep. That is 22 piercing damage, and I need you to please roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, let me roll a Constitution saving throw, and then I'll roll a Constitution check for my spell.
Yes. The first one will not be at advantage because it's for the
Yeah.
That is going to
Fuck.
fail. Okay, now go ahead and roll your con save to maintain the spell.
That's a dirty 20.
I am just going to do this.
You said 15 slashing damage, right?
But that was for no, it's you took 22 piercing damage.
22. Okay.
Padne took 15, and that is a
Okay.
additional 42 poison damage.
Damn.
Okay, and with go ahead and roll and that is going to pass for your Constitution saving throw. So Beacon of Hope is still up.
Nice.
Okay. And Padne, it is still your turn.
Okay. So, Silver, I'm gonna do something a little special with my meta magic here, and I'm going to be casting a spell through my Dragon Touch Focused, of which is going to remain the same level, as I still have like that 9th level spell I can cast through it, but I'm not going to do it right now. But with the Dragon Touch Focus, I'm going to be casting Rauthim's Psychic Lance, but with my meta magic, I am going to edit it to be fire damage. And because that's usually intelligence saving throw, would you be okay with just turning that into a dex saving throw? Because it's fire. It's not gonna hurt.
So do you have the
mentally.
action economy to do that?
I do.
Okay.
Because I'm going to use that through my focus, and that's a bonus action. And then meta magic's meta magic. It's free action.
Okay. So go ahead and roll an Arcana check with disadvantage to see if you can change the type of save they have to make.
Silver, that's a meta magic as well.
I believe you can only change the type of damage it does, not the type of save it does.
Oh, I was just meaning for it to make sense. If you still wanted to roll an intelligence saving throw against fire, you can.
Well, we can do that, but we're going to make it dexterity. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, that it just didn't make sense if I were changing it to fire, So
That is a 24.
I hadn't selected which one I was going to attack.
Well, regardless, they have the same save.
Yeah. And I was going to attack the one by Kythos. But yeah, 24 still passes. It does still take half, however.
Okay, roll your damage.
Oh, and I get to reroll ones because of Elemental Adept. And if it has resistance, it is ignored. Which obviously does not have resistance, so.
So you're attacking P3. Okay.
Yep. Let me just double check this spell again. I'm sorry. By the way, I'm not gonna try and do any like fancy flavoring because my tongue is in serious pain.
It's all good, man.
Where is this spell? Okay, that's the only. I can only use the spell once per long rest though. Through that, so it would be 7d6 fire damage in this case. Of which I again get to add my charisma or constitution modifier to. That's another 22 fire damage.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna say, just for a little flavor, I guess, my horn like lights up and it explodes into fire and catches the guys, and then a lance just spews out of it and hits the one that Kythos is at.
Awesome, Kythos. You see the one in front of you, sort of like the snakes pull back and screech as it bursts into flames. So, oh, and by the way, you are poisoned now. I forgot to mention you are now poisoned, Kythos.
I'm poisoned.
Okay. Is that your turn, Padme?
Unless I had any, I did have a few ones in there, Silver, so I'm just gonna re-roll them. But other than that, yeah.
Okay. So, Maverick, it is your turn.
That it is. I have a sword.
Are you going to use it?
It's going to go up this dude's ass.
Silver,
Bro?
add 8 damage to
Okay.
my previous attack.
So,
And I believe I call. Sorry.
Yeah, so you have advantage. I think it's only for one roll when it comes to what is it? What spell?
Battlemaster?
No, not Battlemaster. The spell that fucking Padme did. And we'll figure it out. Yeah, you have advantage for one roll.
Okay.
It is for one roll.
29.
That is definitely going to hit.
You're welcome, Maverick. Oh, the music died.
That's 10 damage. And for my second attack.
Oh, yes, it did.
I got you, fam. Don't worry.
I forgot to hit repeat.
Oh no, it just stopped.
That is a nat 20.
That is, yeah, that's going to hit.
Are you doing crunchy crits in this one, Silver?
I always do crunchy crits.
Okay. I just wanted to ask and make sure.
That's how these guys are able to fuck you up so bad whenever they get crits.
I mean, if we get to do it, what? The enemy should be able to also.
That is 21 damage.
Okay.
So a total of 31 damage.
Nice. This guy's looking pretty bad. Like, he's looking pretty rough. All right. So,
That's rough.
is that your turn?
Yes, that is.
Okay. It is now Kythos. It's your turn, buddy. Go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw to see if you can get rid of the poison effect.
Okay. Fuck, this
That
is
is
running
going
again.
to fail, and you are going to take a bit of extra damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh.
I
Oh.
don't like
That is
roll.
11 poison damage.
Oh, 11. I'm fine.
I rolled like 3 ones.
Thankfully. Okay. I actually want to cast Mass Cure Wounds since I have that. And
Okay.
a question of mine as well is, while I cast this, will this also affect Flintlock, or
If he is within range, then yes, it will affect him.
okay? Because it's a 30-foot radius sphere.
So are you casting Mass Healing Word or Mass Cure Wounds?
Mass Cure Wounds.
Okay, so that is you roll 3d8 plus your wisdom in healing.
Actually, didn't we have a spell put on us that will maximize healing?
We did.
Yeah, so it'll actually maximize healing, so you don't even need to roll. So it would be
I remembered something, guys.
34. 34. Everyone gets 34 HP back.
Okay. And does this also affect Kythos, or is it just
Yeah,
like
it can
everyone
affect you.
else? Okay. I didn't know if that's how Mass Cure Wounds worked or not.
So yeah, everyone gets 34 HP back, except for Silver because she hasn't taken any damage yet.
Guess who's at max health?
She gets a motivation
Fuck
booster.
yeah. Okay. That does use your action, but if since you have your bonus action, you can make the spiritual weapon attack again.
Yes, the third one's dead, so is it just the second one that's still alive?
Is the second one is dead. The first and third are still alive. You have to move it. I think you can use a bonus action to move it. I don't know if you
Yeah,
can
you
attack.
can use a bonus action to move it.
I don't know if you can attack. So okay, so yeah, if it gets within 5 feet, then it can make an attack, and it will because you're within 10 feet of them. So
yeah, because it can move 20 feet, because I'd move it up to Parasite 3 again.
mhm.
And attack, so that will also be
1d20 plus 14.
yes.
How you
You
liking
know,
playing a cleric for the first time?
I think I liked it a lot.
So that is actually going to miss.
That's okay with me. That'll be Kythos' turn.
Okay. Flintlock, you're suddenly like you suddenly like wake up as this healing is pushed into you. Go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw to see if you can get rid of the poisoned effect.
All right. That's a plus 2. I swear to God, if I take 34 poison, like I'm up.
Oh, damn. Okay. Gonna take 18 poison damage.
You know what? It's not 34.
Okay. And like you see Silver kind of standing in front of you. She turns around and is like, "Oh!" Like she's like, "Oh, thank God you're alive." Like,
I'm not dead yet.
okay. So what are you gonna do with your turn?
You said 18 damage, right?
Yes, 18 damage.
Okay. 1 second. So that puts me at. Damn, I'm getting fucking dogged on this entire fight. Holy shit. So Flintlock's gonna get up. He's gonna reposition like Macintosh in his mouth because you know how it's settled. And I'm going to use 1 grit point. I'm going to do perfect aim because I had enough of this shit. Which ones are left?
So
I know 2's
1 and 2. I mean 1 and 3. My bad. 1 and 3.
I was about to say 2 is fucking annihilated. So I'm going to shoot 3. So
Okay.
perfect. I
Remember,
roll grit.
because you're poisoned. Your attacks are at disadvantage. So does perfect aim give you advantage?
No, perfect aim allows me to add my grit die, which is a d6, to both damage and attack rolls.
Okay, so you would roll a disadvantage because you were poisoned.
Mm-hmm. That is a 11.
That is going to hit.
All right. So I'm using normal ammunition, by the way.
If you wanted to use another one, you would have to tell me you're loading that ammunition here.
All right. So that is 30 damage. Damn. Is he still standing?
He is still standing.
I'm using another grit point.
You said you're attacking 3.
Yep. Actually, no. I'm gonna attack 1.
You attack 1 with the second attack.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, you lucky
That
son of a
is going to hit.
Regardless,
You missed a nat 20.
I know. Regardless, this is still gonna hurt like a bitch. That's 29 damage.
How do you want to do this?
I'm just going to shoot him like. I'm just gonna try to hit a random vital organ, and if that's maybe I don't know because I don't want to say head because technically to have a head.
So Maverick, you're standing there going toe to toe with this thing, and suddenly you see like its entire chest cavity is torn open by this bullet that just rips straight through him, and he just hits the ground as the snakes are kind of wiggling around as they're dying, like they're just kind of wiggling.
I had it up to here with this bullshit.
Okay, is that your turn?
No, I only have 2 supreme healing potions, and do I want to use that? Let me check my inventory real quick.
Cameron? Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Remember, because all healing is maximized?
All right. How much does Supreme do again?
10d4 plus 20.
That's 60 health, Cameron.
All right. So like, Flintlock's gonna like holster Maverick real quick, and he's gonna pull out a potion and just go and like slam it down. Like chug it.
You regain 60 HP.
Is his gun named after Maverick?
No, it's Macintosh. His
Oh,
gun's named Macintosh.
Sorry, I meant Macintosh. Sorry.
You holstered me?
No.
Maverick, you just get picked up and put in a holster.
No, he holstered Macintosh. Sorry, Maverick Macintosh.
Okay.
I'm hurt.
So is that your turn?
Yes, it is.
Is
And then whenever
Parasite- Go ahead.
I said whenever I'm finished the potion, I'm going to pull out Macintosh again.
Okay, so it is.
I swear to God, if I get dogged on again.
Actually, wait, no. I blurred out the wrong one. So it is actually Silver's turn. Actually, no, it's Parasite 2's turn. My bad.
He's dead.
Parasite.
My bad. It's the Parasite 1, Parasite 2 are dead. It is Silver's turn. Okay.
Parasite 3's dead.
I meant to blur out Parasite 2. I don't know why I blurred out Parasite 3. It's Parasite 1 and 2 that are dead.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me go ahead and do that real quick. So Parasite 3 is still on the field.
My man got clean ass and got up and decided to choose ultra violence, and I just like had enough of this shit.
Okay. So yeah, it is Silver's turn. And she's going to turn to Parasite 3, who is attacking Kythos. She's like, "You, my friends!" And like, she's gonna like charge at it. Okay.
Remember, guys,
It's going to hit.
Oh.
That is 16 damage on the first hit. That's a natural 20. So these dice fucking love me, man. I don't know why I keep rolling so many nat 20s.
Critic.
Okay. So that is
How many
an
crits did I?
additional 30 damage. So on top, we're at 46 so far. And she is going to do a flurry of blows because she angry. She really angry. Okay, that's going to hit. An additional 12 damage, so we're at 58. Oh my god, if she kills this thing, I'm gonna be so. I don't want. Oh. I don't want to take this from you guys, but.
Do it.
I was like. I forgot he was at 41 HP.
Mollywop this
So-
fucker.
So. Fuck. How do I want to do this? Are you sure you guys want me to do this? I want you guys to get the kill so bad. Like,
I mean,
No.
why
You should
not?
always
It's
have-
over.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Gets
Whoever
the
takes
kill.
it, yeah.
She's angry, so
So basically, what like Kythos, you're both horrified and surprised by how this happens. Flintlock, you've never seen her do this before, but it's Silver. It makes sense. You see her kind of like jump forward at this thing, and she like kind of like stretches her wings out in front of her, so they're past her. Her dagger's kind of like pointing forward, and then she starts to spin. And she literally drills like right through this thing and tears it apart, like almost like a little wind tornado who like tears it piece like rips it to pieces. And then she like suddenly hits the ground and like kind of like shakes her wings and like shakes her body to get the blood off of her because she's like, ugh. Okay, would you mind changing the music real quick, Levi? If you cannot, I understand.
I also have a question. Who
Yes.
all is still poisoned?
So that would be
So I think
Kythos
it's just-
and Flintlock are still poisoned. Um,
Yeah. Because I was
okay,
just going to cast Greater Restoration.
Okay, so
Yeah,
combat
poisoned
is
anymore.
initiative is now over, and you're still poisoned. Are you going to cast them on yourself and Flintlock, or just yourself?
Yeah.
Doesn't restoration need a material component?
Yes,
Oh,
but
shit.
I'm assuming that you guys have these, and like you'll need to get.
I don't have
more at
100
some
gold
point.
pieces.
Oh, yes, and then you will not be able to cast it.
I
100 gold.
can't cast it.
It's
That's
100.
okay.
It's 100 gold worth of gem, which you probably don't have either. But
But you want to know
Awesome.
who does?
shit, you're right.
Greater
I do.
Restoration.
Okay.
Yeah, because it requires diamond dust that's at least 100 gold, which I don't have.
So do you have that, Padme?
I mean, I'm sure I have something in my gym bag, and yeah,
Okay,
I do.
Let me see if you have any diamonds. I'm gonna roll a d100.
Watch it be like so close, and it's just zircon.
You have topaz dust.
You do not have any diamonds in your bag. I rolled a 92.
Oh, do I have like really bad zircon then?
Let me roll again.
What's zircon? I'm guessing it's close to diamonds or something.
I do not know what zircon is, but
Okay, hold on. So zircon is a diamond substitute, in real life at least, for like wedding rings and stuff.
Ah,
okay, here we go. You do not.
Oh,
You left the more expensive diamonds back at your cave because you were afraid you would either lose them or someone
Eat
would try
them.
to steal them. Okay,
anywho,
so go ahead and roll some Constitution saving throws to see if you guys can get rid of that effect. You're going to take continuous damage if you don't.
I'm gonna fail this so quick.
9.
Then you fail.
so Silver, I'll ask this actually in a minute.
So 6. I'll just use both rolls. You both take 18 poison damage. And roughly after about roughly a minute, it goes away. So he only took a little bit more damage. So he
I was
is
gonna-
not there anymore.
I was gonna say, could I like use my natural like warmth to help them out? But yeah, you're good.
Yeah, it only lasts for a minute, so yeah, they're good now, but they just took a little bit of extra damage, almost as like a final fuck you from like the beasts.
Flintlock's gonna be like, all right, is everyone?
And like Silver is going to approach you for like, I'll be like, hey, how you feeling? That looks pretty brutal back there.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I ain't dying that easily.
We should
Keep
we should
moving.
probably try to find a place to
Yeah.
settle down for a little bit.
Something tells me that would be a little worse in this forest.
Well, we can't leave the forest. We have to sleep at some point. There has to be at least a few safe places here.
I mean, possibly.
Silver, would I remember any places from when I
Roll a
were
history
here that
check
could
with
be safe?
disadvantage. Roll a history check with disadvantage. Because you don't really remember a whole lot about what you did. You only really remember bits and pieces.
Yeah.
This isn't really a
That's an
history.
11.
Well, a history check can also be used to recall memories.
Oh, okay. I thought history was something else entirely.
No, it can be used to recall history or recall things that you yourself have done. So that is a 11. So unfortunately, you do not remember any safe places.
Can I try to roll something?
You can, but with disadvantage, because even though you live near it, you don't tend to go
Yeah.
in it. Yeah, you don't tend to go in the
History
forest.
with okay.
While they're doing that, meanwhile, Flintlock's gonna be like, their bites were kind of a bit spicy.
18.
18. Given your close proximity to the Legend of the Everfree, they're not too far away from your farm. That they have camps kind of set out throughout the forest. Like you don't know where they are, but you know that they have like temporary camps set throughout the forest that kind of like think of like a checkpoint that they stop at. Like they have like set points that they can stop at whenever they venture into the forest. You don't know where
Okay.
they are, but you know that they exist, and if you try hard enough, you can probably find one of them. Would anyone else like to roll?
I mean, Flintlock probably wouldn't know, but sure. Why not? Disadvantage, right?
Yes, Silver is not going to roll because she never goes here, so she wouldn't know anything about it.
I'm not gonna roll because I might ask you for a favor, good sir. Not a favor, a spell that I may or may not cast.
Okay, 15.
Anyway,
With a 15, you have heard the same thing as Maverick, but you don't know where they are.
can I roll perception check?
Does
for
someone say my name?
That was
I
me.
did say your name.
Where is the base on the map?
So the base is close to the center of the forest.
Okay, this is what I want to know. Anyway,
Oh, I forgot this was a sub thing. I have Liam Tiny Hut.
Mhm.
And
We're
I know
gonna-
I do have a crystal bean for that. So
we should find a camp.
Kaithos, he would speak up and go, I can summon a hut for us, but I suggest we might move a little bit farther. It's
Yeah, we should probably get out of here.
I would
So-
say we save that in case we can't find a camp.
I
Okay,
said no.
so
Do you? Oh,
what's up? Were we saying Flintlock?
Flintlock was saying also, who knows if these things can. He kind of like gently kicks one if these things can come back to life, or worse,
That's fair.
something raising them.
Okay, what were you
I
saying,
don't
Padme?
want to see the friends of Apollo.
I was just gonna mention Padney's horn is kind of glowing, and he's going to say, I am preparing clairvoyance to find one of these camps, but I do not. It'll take me 10 minutes to cast.
Hopefully we can find it within that time.
Okay, so this is a ritual spell. So if you want to perform a ritual spell, you have to stay completely still and stay on the ground to perform the ritual. So you won't be able to go anywhere for 10 minutes, but you can cast it.
That's what I'm doing.
Maverick just like carries him.
That would
Okay.
disrupt
It
him.
would disrupt
So
the spell.
Ah.
So
before
one
I
second.
actually,
I'm
before I
going to
actually
look up the
cast
spell
this.
real quick.
Oh wait, it's a place you are familiar with. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you want to, any of you can try to roll a survival check to see if you can find these places.
Let's go.
Could I see if I could find footsteps that might belong?
Yeah. Roll a survival check with advantage because again, you used to live in this forest.
Hit.
Maverick, you're still a little distracted by the things that just attacked you because they were literally humanoids with snakes for heads. You're like, ugh. You're like, that's disgusting.
Pretty weird enough.
So Kythos, with a 26, nicely done. You would know that you are currently heading in the direction of one of these camps. It's probably a few more miles away. You don't know exactly how far it is away, but you know that if you keep heading in the direction you were heading, you'll eventually hit the camp.
Kythos would move to like the front of the group to kind of like start walking towards that way, and he'd speak up and go, from what I can somewhat remember, there should be a campsite. I'm not sure how far, maybe a couple miles or so, but if we keep walking this direction, we'll find it.
It's better than nothing.
Okay. So we're gonna need a march in order real quick.
And Kythos will be up front.
I'll be up front with Kythos.
Maverick would be in the center.
Oh,
I'm
new people.
funny because I was going to say I was going to be in the back, but it's funny because everyone else I'm going to be here front, and
Okay,
I'm like,
and Silver will be in between Maverick and Flintlock. All right.
I Silver have to be there. Why can't she be beside me?
And I'm going to eyeball.
If you want her,
light.
if you want her to be, you can ask
No,
her.
I'm joking.
I mean,
he ain't gonna ask her.
Flashlight balls activate.
died, so she's probably
Light eyeballs
watching.
activate. Okay.
Mhm.
All right, or light eyeballs. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, it's able to light the way. Kythos, you have 300 feet of dark vision, so you're fine. Like you're fine. Everyone else is having a little bit more trouble seeing, but with fucking Padane's light, it makes it a little bit easier.
I mean, of a
Wait, I
You're
have Vigilant Blessing, so what that does is I can, as an action, just magically give the benefit of this feature to any number of creatures that I can see within 10 feet of me, and it lasts for 10 minutes, so...
Are you going to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So everyone now has 300 feet of dark vision.
So,
you have
upon having 300 feet of dark vision, it's like, oh, yes.
Like, what would happen is, to kind of, like, cast it, Kythos would be walking and he'd kind of, like, look back and, like, glance at the party, and, his eyes would kind of twinkle, like, with their normal purple that they are, they'd kind of glow a little bit brighter for a split second, and then everyone would get that 300 dark vision. And he'd just turn around and look forward and just keep walking.
I'm just...
Good.
Padme, you started talking first.
I was just going to say, if Padme couldn't, he would refuse it.
Oh... Well, he can't, like, stop it from coming to him, but he can ask to not have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't want it? All right. So Silver kind of blinks a few seconds. Whoa. Is this how you see all the time? Huh.
Kythos would just very quietly go, yeah.
Which is cool. Okay.
It was surprising expecting that because I was watching our flanks, but this helps. Thanks.
Okay.
That was and Flintlock's gonna look as it was like that was Kythos, right?
Yeah.
Magic's weird.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need everybody to please roll a perception check for me.
Could I use hearing to get advantage?
Yeah, you can.
Yes. Sorry, I'm gonna try and get as much as advantage as I can, bro. I don't
26.
trust your world.
That's fair.
Can I just use my passive silver?
What's your passive?
21.
Sure.
Okay.
28.
Okay, so Kythos and Flintlock, you would happen to notice that it's actually starting to get noisy again. Like there are actually noises around you, besides like when it went completely quiet just before those things attacked you. So you can actually hear what appears to be like wild animals kind of in the distance now. It seems like the forest is starting to kind of like come back to life a little bit. And so, Kythos, I need you to roll another survival check to see if you can maintain the same path.
Would it be with advantage or anything?
Just it wouldn't be disadvantage; it'll just be straight.
Okay. It's a
Unless you have
17.
17. With a 17, you deviate a little bit, but not by much. Because there's not a whole lot that's in your way. Like you have to weave around a few trees, and there are some things you can't walk straight through, so you have to go around them. But you're able to maintain your path at least somewhat.
Meanwhile, Flintlock watching our ass and he's still amazed, like, holy hell.
Okay.
Just the dark vision. Oh. His small brain is exploding despite having 16 intelligence.
So, as you guys are walking, you start to come deeper into the forest, and the trees are starting to get a little bit wider, and like there's a lot more space to move around. But now the light has been from above you has been completely blocked off, and the only way you have to see is the dark vision and Padme's flashlights. So, are you going to do anything?
So I'm going to. Flintlock's gonna like. Well, I was still looking around. He's gonna talk to Silver's like, "Do you really think we are going to be able to handle all of this?"
And Silver just says, "I have to admit, I didn't think it would be that bad, but I think we still got this."
I hope so. I have faith. It's just caution. And do we have a escape plan besides hoofing it?
Well, this forest is kind of alive, so there's not really an escape plan that would really work.
Well, at least we have you here and each other. So
Yeah, I mean, I can't really carry any of you, but if we need help, I can rush back real quick. I wouldn't want to leave you alone though. But and she says, "Let's just get to this camp."
all right.
And Silver looks a little more downtrodden now. Like she looks a little upset. But she's going to keep moving. Okay, so
We're gonna out of character. We're gonna talk during camp.
Okay, and I need one more survival check before you get to the camp.
Also, can I roll perception too? Mainly like watching
Yeah.
anyone's on her ass. All right.
That's a 14.
14. Uh-huh.
Can I
What were
give
you-
Kaitos advantage?
Yeah, you
I-
got the advantage.
I was also gonna offer it. Oof.
That's a 12.
Dope.
I
22.
always
22. So, Kythos, you actually, you make your way a little bit further, and you see a light in the distance. It is about 600 feet away, and I need you to please roll a perception check.
I use hearing.
Yes, so you would use hearing for this specific one.
Oh, please don't tell me there's gonna be people there. I'm going to cry.
It's a
What would you-
safe haven camp, so
It's a 23.
23. You can hear what appear to be voices coming from that direction, and you can only assume that the camp is probably occupied.
Okay, this is gonna kind of stop for a second, and he's gonna take in a deep breath, and he's going to look at the others and quietly go, "It sounds like it's already being occupied."
Do we have a
Silver just says, "What's wrong with that? I'm sure we could share it if we asked."
He's gonna look nervous, but he's just gonna nod his head and be like, "We can see."
Okay. And so I guess Silver's gonna roll an insight check to see if she can figure out what's going on with him. Yeah, that's a 9. So Silver just kind of strolls along, and she appears to see the light by now. She's like, "Let's go!" And she kind of
Oh, I was
What's
gonna say Padme didn't stop walking. He's still going.
Also, can I roll an insight too on that?
Yeah, if you want to.
Also, what's she doing?
I roll a deception
Uh,
to counteract it.
Sure.
I mean, my bullshittery is like
Mhm.
30. My bullshit detector is plus 11.
Wait. I'm gonna help Kythos out here. Hey Cameron, roll that again. Kythos, roll that at advantage.
I thought
Could I
it was
use
three barbs.
guidance on myself
Yeah, using silvery
to make that a
barbs.
plus a d4? Is
His
that how
thoughts-
guidance works?
That's whatever, I guess.
Yeah, you can cast guidance.
Fuck you.
Yeah, it wouldn't do anything, but
Kythos, go
it
ahead
just
and
gives
roll
me the
again.
excuse to try and use stuff. Bro,
Yeah, I'm giving you advantage.
So, are you trying to make it look like you're not casting the spell? Because it does require verbal and somatic components.
fuck that. I guess I'm not gonna cast that.
If you want to, you can roll a sleight of hand to see if you can hide the fact that you're casting it.
Just clear your throat.
You don't have to, of course.
I'm not gonna do that because I don't trust my sleight of hands. They never fucking work. Have you seen Soren? But
Fair.
did you say you're making me re-roll that again, Levi?
Yeah,
you
re-roll it
get
with it,
advantage.
like as if you had advantage. Because
This is a
silvery
role
barbs.
play. Even if Flintlock does know the reason, he's not going to say shit. Fuck you.
He met and he beat
Levi.
it.
If it meets, it beats. Okay, so like you can definitely tell there's something wrong, but you don't know what.
Even if Flintlock knew, he wasn't going to say shit, Levi. Jeez.
I don't care. I just wanted to help Eli
funny.
out.
The one time I rolled a 30, I can't do shit. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh,
Anyway,
okay, so are you going to continue forward?
begrudgingly, yes.
So
As a,
Silver's gonna be like, okay, let's go, and like she's gonna kind of stroll up, and now she's walking right beside you, Kythos. She kind of starts walking right before you do.
Flintlock is going to look at Maverick and it's like, hopefully they're friendly. I really don't want to fight again.
You'll be fine.
Bang.
Okay. So, it doesn't take you guys too much longer to make your way over there. 1 second. Gotta check something. Gotta make sure I'm doing this right.
Anyways, subtract 6 bullets from my current 40. So I can reload.
Okay.
I do want to say is that that Flintlock has Macintosh holstered
Okay.
right now.
So, um, as you guys make your way into the camp, you can see that it is brightly lit with about 7 torches kind of just spread around. And you see what appear to be tents set up in the camp. It's about a 50-foot by 50-foot expanse. Like it appears like there are trees that have been cleared out specifically for this reason. Like there's stumps that very mean used as seats, and you see what appear to be mostly humanoids kind of wandering around. They are setting up their camp. Is like some of them appear to be like maybe cooking a meal, and one of them notices you as you approach, and he quickly reaches for his sword, but as he sees that its pony's wandering in, he slowly lets go, and he's like, he's like, "Who are you?" Oh, I apologize. I almost mistook you for one of the monsters that roam this place.
I'm just glad you didn't actually try attack first. So it's fine.
It's like,
Fine.
yes, I prefer to know who I'm attacking before I do so.
Appreciate that a lot.
What are not? I do not mean to be, well, I guess racist, but what are ponies doing out here? It's dangerous.
Not
And
all of it.
Flintlock's gonna look at Silver, expecting her to explain it or letting her take charge in this.
So, Silver's like, well, her ears kind of like pinned back as she's suddenly put on the spot. She's like, well, we came out here to see if we can find the cleric beast that was roaming around and take it down. And the person who is the human, he appears to be in his middle-aged,
But you got it.
with like fairer skin, and he just says, he's like, "Oh, we get out here for the same reason. We had heard that it had escaped from a recent excursion by the outsiders, and we were planning on taking it down and taking it as a trophy before it seriously injures someone or kills them."
If you don't mind me offering, would you be up for extra help?
Are you saying that youthful want to help us?
Yes, because if I'm being honest, I'm not really in it for the money. The sooner the beast is taken down, the less innocents can be harmed.
It's U5, my bad. He's like, well, I would have to ask the captain. We do not normally take civilians as hired help.
Mhm.
I would have to ask him.
Take your time. The least we ask is if we camp around here if if they disagree.
Okay.
If it is of any help, I am not a civilian.
And we
Are
also
you
have
part of any of the organizations around here?
Not around here, but back home, I was a knight.
Well, currently you are not home, so you are a civilian.
Yes.
we do have combat experience. Though, if the captain has questions, we will be more than willing to answer some of them.
Well, you all look like shit.
Yes, we just got out of a fight.
Well, at least you look like you can handle yourselves. I'll tell you what. Go ahead and go sit by the fire over there. We're just making dinner. And help yourself. I'm going to go talk to the captain. I'll bring him over.
Am I
Thank you.
eye level with this man?
You're like chin level. You're like right his chin because he's about 6'2".
My
Okay.
man's as a
So-
regular.
So like you're about the size of like a regular pony. Like a pony from Earth. Like you're about the size of like a regular pony. So he gives you a glance. He's like, damn. Like he doesn't say anything. He's like, God damn, you're a big
I
one.
love this.
That
But,
boy drinking his milk. Holy
But
shit.
he is going to turn around and walk away towards a tent that seems to be a few sizes larger than the other ones.
Are there mayhaps any flags about?
Yes, there is a flag.
Can I see it?
Yeah, it's a little hard to see because again it's dark, but
Yeah.
but the torches are kind of lighting it up.
We have
Um,
dark.
We have dark vision.
You can't see colors, but like you can see like it's like you're like a black and white. But you can see what appears to be a flag that has it's the shape of a flag, but in the center there is a large circle with what appears to be a howling wolf.
Do any of us recognize what that flag is?
Roll a history check with disadvantage for everyone except for Kythos.
Also, I don't have to have disadvantage.
No.
I'm gonna be honest. Padney is not looking at the flag. He's using mold earth to make himself a den.
17.
17.
Damn it, 11.
Nine. I know everything. 9.
Okay. So, Maverick, you're the only one that gets this. So, by the way, so Padney, you're gonna make yourself like a little den to sleep in.
Yeah, and he's gonna let his mane go ablaze.
Okay. All right. Awesome. So, like I said, Maverick, you're the only one that gets this. You've only seen it in books. But you know this is the symbol of the steel wolves.
I see. He's got a lot of metal animal gangs.
Okay, there's the golden hogs, the golden sparrows, meadow wolves.
This is a branch of the Silver Spire.
Ah,
Wait,
Hmm.
Max, you actually took or not Max Silver, you actually took the name I gave you. I didn't think you did that.
For context, this is the group that Tricia beat the shit out of.
ah.
Mm.
So,
No.
but you're not that party, so yeah, lucky you.
So Maverick's just gonna
you're
kind of
right.
like look to the others and say, "There's a large chance that they are not gonna be too pleased we're here."
Why I'd prefer staying outside of this campsite
Hopefully.
if we have to stay here.
Well, like Maverick, I'm not gonna make you roll insight. The person who you talked to, he didn't look upset that you were here.
No, like it's not him I'm concerned about. It's the
No.
captain.
Okay. So Mhm.
The den is big enough for the entire party to go in if they'd like to. That's all I was going to say.
okay. So roughly about a minute passes before eventually, like they come back over. Like the guy who you were talking to looks a little surprised you didn't go over there to the fire where he was talking about and just kind of sit around. But you look to see what appears to be a 6'7" human. Actually, no, he isn't. No, he actually is a human. My bad.
That's a big man.
He is a burly man with like this
Holy shit.
long long, kind of like the DM cloak I have, kind of like this long fur cloak with like with what appears to be like two
Jon Snow?
swords, like two swords, kind of on his back. And
My dude.
he appears to be
That's
wearing this like beautiful like dragon scale armor. And he just says, he looks down at all of you. He says, "Greetings.
howdy.
I am Captain Farron of the Steel Wolves. First of all, I would like to ask what all of you are doing out here."
We are trying to kill the cleric beast that's roaming around out here because we fear it's going to get a bit too close to our hometown.
I see. Maverick and Kythos, you can roll an insight check if you want to. Just to kind of get like a vibe of this guy.
He's looking at
Um,
look at Flint. Looks like I could cook that thing. I could possibly force.
oh,
me.
that's no mic
Fuck
chat. I started
me.
typing it.
Silver, could I auto or nah?
You went into your tent, so no.
Okay.
22.
This is 22.
Kythos, you can tell like he doesn't have any ill will towards you. He just looks surprised that you're out here.
He's really surprised that we are alive.
And he also looks a little sympathetic because you guys look like you're kicked to shit right now. So he's like, "Would you all like to?" And my associate here has said that you all would like to join us because we are on the same path.
That would be nice, yes. Because honestly, I think an increase of numbers would.
Well,
Silver.
yes,
Has at least a minute passed.
yes.
Okay, I would like to use Know Thy Enemy. Or Know Your Enemy.
Okay, what is that?
Basically, I get to know a bunch of his stat blocks, so I'm going to send you what I get to know, and I would like an answer in DMs, please.
Okay.
Also, out of character, I love how Flintlock just started speaking for everybody, because, in all honesty, Kythos does not
Oh
want
wait,
to be a
that's
part of this
a
group.
choice of my own. Never mind.
He's
Well,
not
that's
gonna.
also just how Cameron is.
He's also not going to be like, except for that guy and that guy. Like, because he kind
Also,
of
that
wants.
they don't know each other that well, so he doesn't really know what Kythos wants.
Yeah, and he wants to like get on good terms with this guy because honestly, Flintlock's so iffy about like 5 people taking.
So
Anyway.
I will. Oh wait. Why did you change it?
Because I read the bottom part, and it's
You get to know what they like.
What?
You get to know one thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can always do like every minute past, it's like it.
Okay.
But
So
you can, but how it works is, if the DM tells you if the creature is your equal, superior, or inferior.
he
Regards
is
to 2.
superior.
Okay.
And okay, I'm gonna DM you this.
Probably a fighter or barbarian or jerk.
Man's a
Or-
juggernaut. What are you talking about? Silver loves his juggernauts.
Yeah. You know, when I offered Silver, like, oh yeah, you can do Soteria again if you want. Like, yeah, I didn't think this would bite me in the ass later. I should have just let the man make his own character.
There you go.
I'm just waiting for Max. Yep, there it is.
Okay. Maverick is not going to make any facial expressions.
Okay. So, all right. And he just says, well,
If you have any questions, I'm willing to answer.
you may stay here because you look terrible. Please, like as my associate said, please enjoy the food. We made more than enough for everybody. We even have extras just in case.
Thank you.
Since you're the one trying to convince him, I need you to please roll a persuasion check, Flintlock.
Oh wait, I have a
Oh,
plus.
shit.
Hey,
Someone can help him if they want to. You do not need to necessarily have proficiency in persuasion to do this. Like you can just add your own, like you can add your own if you want to.
I'm gonna be right back.
is Silver gonna add anything to it, or is she just gonna be like?
She'll add.
Because
Okay. She rolled as well.
okay, I'm
And,
going to use my inspiration to give me advantage on this because I'm not proficient
Go for
in and I need everything to. Let's see. Actually, am I proficient? Yes, I am. I have a +8. I'm still using my DM inspiration though.
Do it. Which way she has advantage. Okay, she has advantage.
Oh. Hopefully she carries this shit.
Okay, she rolled a 28. All right. So Maverick, like not Maverick, Flintlock. He doesn't. He kind of narrows his eyes at you, but Silver speaks up and she says, "Listen, we all know this forest is incredibly dangerous, and that beast is going to attack our town if we don't do anything. And we really want to stop it before it can hurt anybody else." And Farron, like he kind of like raises like a hand to like a very kind of like a small beard that he has growing. He kind of like strokes it for a second. He's like, "Very well. You may join us, but only for this one mission, as we could certainly use the assistance. Unfortunately, it seems some rather idiotic members of my group decided to antagonize the outsiders and got their ass kicked. I immediately expended them from the group, and they are no longer a part of the Legend of Everfree or the Silver Spire. So, we are down a few members, so the assistance is definitely appreciated."
Thank you.
He says, "Please." And he kind of steps to the side and gestures to the fire with a pot kind of hovering over it that has like a kind of like a bubbling liquid inside of it. "Please enjoy the stew and try to get some sleep. We move out in about 12 hours.
All right. And Flintlock's just gonna walk over. What's in the stew?
Silver's gonna do the same.
Titus is going to stay where he is.
Fair enough.
Well, like Silver noticing that Kythos is not getting any closer, that she's gonna stay near him, and she's gonna ask you in a second. But I'm gonna go back to you, Footlock. Roll a perception check with smell. Like you're not gonna get advantage, but see if you can smell what's inside of it.
+11 sniffer, baby. That's
24.
a 24.
So you can definitely tell it does not have any meat in it.
Okay, that's good.
Is it seems like they don't normally carry meat on their journeys because it's really hard to keep fresh while you're traveling.
Understandable.
So, and a lot of the creatures in this forest you probably don't want to eat.
Yeah, and also carrying meat's probably going to attract unwanted attention anyway. So
it seems to be made of a blend. Like it seems to be made of a very good blend of spices and a lot of different kinds of vegetables that sort of give the same benefits as meat or like taste very similar to it.
All right, so no, Flintlock's gonna go get himself a bowl of that.
Okay. And Silver's gonna kind of glance up at Kythos and just say, "Hey, I know you don't like other people, but are you okay?"
He's just going to sigh and like he's not looking at her. He's kind of like looking at this campsite and everyone. He's like, I don't like people, and I mentioned before I don't want anything to do with the legend of the Everfree.
Well, these guys aren't a part of the Legend of the Everfree.
They're very close, and it wouldn't shock me if they know as well.
Okay. Well, well, I don't want to just leave you over here.
I'll be fine.
I'll bring you some stew.
He-
And like she kind of makes her way over to the
Like-
fire.
And
I find it funny though because as she's walking away, Kythos would have been, I don't need any. And okay.
Just to make
gone.
this interaction maybe funny, maybe awkward, Padme's just gonna say, "Psst, hey,"
And
and
like Silver, is she talking to Kythos or Silver?
Kythos.
His ear has been a flick as, you know, he can hear, but he's not turning to look at him.
If you want to come hide in here, you are more than welcome to. I have snacks. Like he like pops open a bag of chips.
I have.
So I'm just gonna pin to his head, and he's just going to stand there. He doesn't like people.
So I do want to say, ever so over, like Flintlock's probably like maybe like starting is like I checked, no meat. It's actually pretty good. Really nice.
Like, oh, perfect. And like she gets like two bowls and kind of balances them on her wings. She gets some. She's like, I'm gonna go eat with Kythos. He seems a little lonely. And then she's gonna like turn around and start making her way back over.
Making my way
Making
down.
her way downtown, walking fast.
Okay. And she's gonna kind of like sit down on like the soft grass. She's gonna like kind of like tilt her wing up to where it's kind of like hovering closer to Kythos. So here, take it.
Kythos is again going to like. It's an even bigger fucking sigh than what it was before, and he's just like, fine. And he would sit down and take the bowl very carefully, and he'd set it in front of him, but he wouldn't touch it. Not at the moment.
So Silver almost greedily starts eating this, and she's like, "You're not gonna eat? It's pretty good."
I'm not hungry, but thank you.
Okay, we'll save it for later, just in case you get hungry. And then she just keeps eating.
Question.
Okay, is anybody going to do anything while you're in this camp?
I'm
Actually,
going
yeah.
to eat meat chips.
Anyways, by the fire, or is it just Flintlock, or are they?
Right now, it's currently just Flintlock. Well, there are a few other members of the guild kind of like around the fire, though they don't really seem to be paying you any mind. They're just kind of focusing on eating.
No, I'm just gonna let them eat. I'll talk.
Okay. Is Maverick back yet? No, he is not. All right.
I'm pretty sure.
He's currently AFK
Um,
still from what I know.
I mean, if you want me to stall for time, Silver, I can tell you what Padme is doing.
Yeah, go for it. What's Padme doing right now?
So, like, he somehow used fire to make a little grill, and he's putting these little meat chips on them to cook them. It's pepperoni slices, and he's eating them.
Okay, awesome. Just a second.
And I'm opening this up to Cameron because I want to stall.
Okay, 1 second.
Actually, no. I'll ask that after session. If you're available to like go help me pick up and so we can go like.
Oh, that thing. Yeah.
All right.
Whenever.
So, Padme, I need you to roll a survival check real quick.
Can I ask why?
common sense.
If you're talking, okay, I know exactly why, but it's the din thing, right?
No, it's not the
Oh.
damn thing.
Bop. I don't care. That's 15.
So as you're cooking this pepperoni, you kind of get the feeling that they didn't bring meat out here because it might attract predators. And the fact that you're currently cooking meat is probably going to attract something.
Good thing it's only one chip, and he's just gonna eat.
Like having the pepperoni is kind of a hazard, but if you cook it, it's going to make it a lot worse.
Yeah, that's a good point. He'll just eat it raw. He'll burn it
Okay.
inside of his stomach.
And pepperoni can be eaten raw, so you know, like.
He's like, oh shit, shoves all the pepperoni in his mouth.
Okay. So, is anybody else going to do anything?
I mean, Silver, if you just want to have like random NPCs do anything, well, before Maverick gets here, we can.
I mean, like, if any of them are done eating.
Gooby.
Oh,
Oh, there
Maverick's
he is.
back.
Speak of the devil, he's back.
So Maverick, like as Farron left, he said, "Please go enjoy the food. We made plenty of food, and like sit by the fire because it's it's warm over there. Because it is kind of chilly out here.
Mm-hmm.
So are you going to do so?
I guess so.
Flintlock
You don't
is
have
by
to.
the
Of course.
fire, and he did confirm there is no meat in it, by the way.
Okay. I guess I
As
will.
well, just to mention too, because Kythos and Silver and I believe Payden? I don't know how to
Payton. No,
Padme?
Payton is his name. Yeah.
Okay. And Payden are kind of like in the outskirts, not near the fire, so
Yeah, like Silver went and got a bowl of the stew and brought it back to Kythos, and they're both just kind of like Silver's eating it, Kythos isn't eating it, and so as you go sit by the fire, you know that there are a few other members of the guild kind of sitting around the fire also eating, but they don't really seem to be paying any mind to either of you.
Maverick, this soup is actually really, really good. I actually got myself a second bowl. But yeah. You should try it. As he's saying that, as he's just eating. Like, eating it. What
So are you going to do anything else, Maverick?
Why do I feel like Maverick's just cold, dead, staring at Flintlock, just not saying anything?
I mean, he's not. He's just kind of vibing on his own and eating.
Okay. So, does anybody want to do anything else before we go ahead and take a long rest?
I mean, unless if like any of the like guild members are open to conversation. Otherwise,
you haven't asked. I mean, they're not initiating any conversations with you. They're not really keeping their distance, but they're just kind of wary. They new people just entered our camp. What's going on here? They seem a bit wary of your presence.
So Flintlock's gonna say, so if you don't mind me asking, what made you guys join with us, with this group?
Okay, so you see an elven woman who's about 10 feet away from you, sitting on a stump that was carved out of one of these trees that probably once was here at some point. She says, like after she swallowed a bite of her food, she's like, well, there's a surprising amount of money in it.
Oh.
We mostly do these kind of jobs together, but the Legend of the Everfree and the Silver Spire, they pay anyone who brings in a hide or extra meat or meat of any of the creatures around here. So it's a really good way to make a living. Plus, the camaraderie isn't that bad.
What did you say? The
The
camaraderie.
camaraderie isn't like the camaraderie is pretty good.
I see. How long have you been here?
Oh, I'm going on 7 years.
All right.
How about all of you? What are you doing out here?
We're actually also looking for the cleric beast. We're only gonna be joining y'all on this one mission because, at least for me, I fear that it's gonna get close to my home and my family. So we are wanting to take it downtown.
Oh, okay. That's noble of you. This is well. I hope we'll be able to take it down. I heard the creature is quite formidable.
So have you heard anything else about it? Because I only heard a little bit about cleric beast.
Yes, actually, we've heard a lot. Apparently, it's some sort of lich.
Oh, actually, no. What actually? Should I roll Arcana or like?
Roll, both Maverick and Leroy, both Maverick and Flintlock can roll a history check if they want to.
Yeah, because
See if they know what a lich is.
History
mean-
check.
I'm imagining there's some like folk stories about it.
shit.
Yes, this is just to see if you
15.
can remember what those folk stories are. So, the other group is a little too far away, so they don't really hear this conversation taking place.
Who you?
Except for you, Kaitos, you might hear this, so you can roll a history check if you want to.
I have a passive of 20.
So yeah, you can roll this if you want. You can roll it as well if you want to.
Uh,
It'd be funny when Kaitos.
disadvantage?
No, just because you can hear it.
It'd be
Okay.
funny if Kaitos hears this. He just picks up Silver and walks away. He's like, "Fuck
23.
this."
So 23. Maverick, you have definitely heard of a lich. All you really know is that it's some kind of undead. Kythos, you know exactly what a lich is. With your studies, you have kind of combed through some tomes of necromancy, and you know that a lich is nigh unkillable, except for a few things that can be done. If you manage to find what their phylactery is, and a phylactery is a item that the lich has bound their soul to, and they have to constantly feed its souls to remain immortal. If you were to destroy the phylactery, it would prevent the lich from coming back to life after it has been killed. But if you do not destroy the phylactery, it'll keep coming back until it is destroyed.
Or if
Why
you
am
just
I the one haunted with this knowledge?
or if you just start a phylactery, which that could also work.
Or a mortal blade.
Well, too bad we didn't have a commie.
Yeah,
I do want to say that, considering Silver is right beside Kythos, I assume she'd also be able to hear the conversation.
She seems a little distracted by her stew.
Okay.
Apparently, it's really good.
At least she'll be too distracted to see Kythos looking worried and Loki paling in the face.
I mean, would Peyton be able to see that Kythos is freaking out?
No, because he has his back to you.
You would have to say
Oh
no.
yeah.
Okay, so go ahead.
So upon hearing the word lich, Flintlock's gonna be like, "Pardon me, 'cause I don't really hook around in monstrous type things. What's a lich?"
So she says, "Oh, so a lich," and he hears, "Attention!" And like she said, like she suddenly kind of like jitters a little bit as Farron suddenly steps back into the frame a little bit, and he says, "Listen up, you maggots. A bit of a change of plans. These fine ponies will be joining us on our little excursion. Treat them as if you would treat anybody else that is within our group. I will tolerate no mean comments or any sort of racism. You know what happened to the last people that were racist. If I find out any of you have done anything towards these ponies, I will do worse. Now, all of you should get some rest. We have a big day. We have a big night ahead of us tomorrow. We have to get a head start if we're going to catch this thing." And he looks to you guys and says, "That goes for you too. This thing is pretty strong. You're gonna need all your energy to take this thing down."
Flintlock would
Oh
know.
God. I'm sorry. Caiaphas is gonna do something he's never done before.
Oh,
Caiaphas is gonna stand up and he kind of like walk to where he's near the campfire to look at the captain. And considering he knows what a lich is, he's going to speak up and go, "Do we even know where its phylactery is?"
and the captain looks at you, and he looks a little surprised you know this, and he says, "Sort of. We know that the lich cleric beast carries the phylactery with it at all times. We don't know exactly what it is, but we know that it has it with it."
Question, because I don't. All I know is this thing's a cleric priest. What else can it do?
If it dies, it can come back because of the phylactery, unless we destroy it.
I see.
Along with the fact that it can cast many necromancy spells.
Oh.
Maverick, who's going to look over and give Silver a look.
The
Yeah,
dirtiest
like,
fucking look.
Silver's like, "I didn't know. I thought it was just a regular cleric beast."
You would think they would give more information about this.
I'm sure they did.
How many times do I have to say there were no survivors? Okay. So like Silver, she makes her way over, like kind of stands beside Kythos, but she's pouting. She's like, because she's kind of talking to you.
Like, you're like,
And the captain just says, "All of you can rest easy. We'll take the watches for the night. Just make sure you get some sleep. You're going to need it."
Thank you. All right.
What are your names, by the way?
My name is Flintlock.
Maverick.
My name is Silver.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
Kythos really staring this man dead in the eye.
He like sits there for a minute, and he realizes what he did, and like his ears would pin back, and he'd kind of like look away from the captain, and more of like this nervous tone. He's like, Kythos.
I want no part of the other three. Proceeds to walk up.
And
It's a fucking lich.
it's like, who's that over there? And he kind of gestures to the tent that Padme has made.
That is Padme.
Ahem. Flintlock. I didn't want that name to be said.
Well, you never said.
Well, I was going to speak, but you know what? I'm just gonna, and he's gonna lock up his tent for the night.
Okay. And Farron says, "We brought a few extra. I had my I don't even know what to call these motherfuckers. I had hunters. We'll call them hunters for now. I had my hunter set up another tent for all of you if you want to use it. We only had one extra, so you're welcome to use it if you want to.
I appreciate the kindness,
It
sir.
should be able to fit all of you.
Thank you. And Flintlock's just gonna walk towards the tent.
Okay. As you get inside, you notice there are also sleeping bags provided.
Flintlock's like bed, and he's just gonna fall onto it.
And like Silver, she's kind of like sitting on the ground next to Kythos, with kind of like doing that thing like poking your fingers together, kind of like very nervously, but she's doing it with her hooves, and she's like her ears are pinned down. She's like, "I'm sorry, I really didn't know it was a lich."
Kythos is going to look at her, like look down at her, and his face would kind of soften, and his ears would unpin from his head, and he'd just go, "It's okay. As long as we don't die, it'll be okay, I
The
guess."
captain says, "Well, I can't promise that, but we'll do our best."
And he's gonna look back, and he's like, Kythos has something running through his veins today, because he'd just go, "Well, no shit. It's a lich."
And like Silver is like, she like whimpers a little bit as the captain says that, and she's like, and like she's, I'm gonna go to bed, and like she kind of stands up and just kind of like her head is kind of down, her ears are back, and she's like slowly like dragging her hooves towards the tent.
Maverick just kind of like at seeing this, just kind of shakes his head and sighs.
Whenever
Like, his ears would flatten seeing Silver like that, but he's just going to also sigh.
Okay. Are you
whenever
going to join them in the tent?
oh, sorry, go ahead.
Huh?
Or is Maverick and Kythos going to go into the tent as well? Or
I guess so.
you don't have to right now. I'm just saying you can't eventually.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, I do want to say, before like we do a long rest, like Flintlock's gonna look at Silver's like, "Hey, listen, our chances are higher now because we have the help of them."
Silver just like, I don't want to talk about it. And then she climbs into her, she like climbs like all the way inside of the sleeping bag. That is, it's they're designed for humans, so or humanoids. So they are big on all of you, maybe except for Maverick, but it's giant on her, and she just climbs inside, and all you can see is like, you know how like you see like an animal underneath the blankets. Kind of what it looks like. You can just see like a bulge in like the fucking in the sleeping bag, and she just like, you hear like kind of like slight whimpering from inside of it. She seems really upset about that.
Do you want to talk about it?
You don't hear a response.
Are we all in the same tent?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, they only had
Okay.
one more tent, but it can fit all of you. easily.
Okay.
They're pretty large.
I thought we were sleeping in the hole Payton made, but you know.
Yeah, no, Peyton just moved his hole into the tent because he doesn't like sleeping bags. He likes dens.
He wouldn't have been able to move it in the tent, but he can put it right beside the tent.
Yeah.
Because he would tear the tent if he were to move like a thing of solid earth and rock inside of it.
Oh, he likes company.
Okay, does Kythos do the same?
No, he just doesn't like fun.
I mean, would he be able to tell if like Silver is sleeping, or is it just like a thing of like just got in, so she probably isn't out yet?
She's well, like she looked pretty tired, but she probably isn't asleep yet. She's probably kind of on the verge of being asleep.
I'm not gonna bug her then. I'm going to awkwardly find a spot, which I guess would probably be beside Maverick, because he's the only other person that Kythos has talked to for like more than 2 sentences,
Yeah, so
and
it
he
would be
wasn't
kind
the
of
one
like
talking.
it would be like Flintlock, like you all are beside each other, so you would be beside Silver and Maverick, and Flintlock would be on the other side.
Okay,
Also-
thank God. As long as I'm in between them.
Also, I'm gonna have Flintlock say, Also, I'm sorry for speaking for everyone. I just thought might as well. So I
Doesn't
apologize.
matter.
I just wanted to increase our chances.
I understand it doesn't matter, especially with the newfound knowledge.
Yeah.
No offense though. Does it have to be with humanoids? They haven't treated our kind well in the past.
Well, so far, they don't seem to mind us. I at least want to give them a chance. You can't always treat all humanoids the same.
This little like dragon breath kind of comes out of his like snout as he just like, he kind of just
Snorts a little bit.
like he puffs it out, just like he's a little angry.
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
What? Character, what the fuck?
Thank you for that, Max. I love that so much.
What
Oh
the
my
fuck did you
I
Oh,
just
the
say?
fucking pun!
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Don't look at the what?
Don't look a
Don't
gift
look a
horse in
gift-
the mouth.
A gift, as in a
Okay,
present. A
So,
gift.
Cameron, do you know what that phrase means?
No.
Okay, so,
So-
oh, go ahead, Max. You can explain.
Basically, you can tell a horse's age by their teeth. And when you're gifted a horse, it is seen as rude to look in to check
Basically,
its teeth.
Don't bite the hand that feeds you. Basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like take the opportunity when it comes, I guess. Okay.
I
So
just thought it would be funny
is,
to say that.
it was funny. So is everyone gonna go ahead and take a long rest?
Yes.
Before
Wait,
Flintlock
who are you saying that
does-
towards,
oh,
by the way?
Padme. He said it.
I'm checking. I'm not letting you speak for Max. Max, who
It
was
was
you
for
saying?
Padme.
Padme? Okay.
You're bad name.
Padme.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Okay. Everyone, go ahead and take a long rest.
All right.
Ow!
Yeah. They are going to handle the watches, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll for them.
The cleric beast is to be like, "Hello, motherfuckers."
Oh.
I mean, is it possible for one of us to at least check during the night? Because not to be like I don't trust them, but I don't trust them.
Well, if you do that, you would possibly not get the full 8 hours that you need. It just depends. But so are you going to try and wake up and see if they're good?
I feel like I should.
It's up to you.
Why not? Yeah, because Kythos doesn't really. No offense, he doesn't trust them, so he probably would try to wake up to at least check on everything.
Okay. All right. So, Kaitos, as you kind of like open your eyes and just kind of like slowly kind of sit up, you're like you've been asleep for about 4 hours roughly, and you're like rubbing the side of your head because you're just waking up. But as you're awake, you have a passive perception of 20. You hear a sound here, like outside your tent.
What?
And
Can I tell if it's like snoring?
no, it is not snoring.
What the fuck?
And as you're like, what the fuck was that? You hear a, hey, what this? Shit, fuck. And like you hear like you hear like a kind of like it sounds like someone getting tackled to the ground, and like you hear like it's like you hear like a sounds like a gurgling scream as if something just got its throat torn out.
Fuck me.
That poor-
Kythos is like, considering he would have stood up, he is going to like try and kick Maverick quietly, because Maverick right beside him on the ground
Up, I
to
guess.
wake him up.
Yeah, you're able to wake him up.
And Kythos is gonna look at him and be like, quietly, like he's gonna whisper and he's gonna be like, quietly wake up, Flintbuck. Something's outside the tent. And it sounded like someone's throat was getting torn.
So
Wait.
as Maverick is being told this, he kind of like slowly sits up and uses his hind leg, or just not really hit. I was gonna have him kick Maverick or Slumlock, but let's not do that. He's going to just gently wake up
Cover his,
Flintlock.
like Kythos is gonna be like, cover his snout. Don't let him make noise. And Kythos, can I cast greater invisibility on myself?
Yeah, of course you can.
Because I'm going to cast that, and I want to stealthily go to the tent, like to the entrance of the tent, and kind of like not divide it to where it like opens up completely, but a sliver to where I can see if I can see anything, if that makes sense.
Roll a stealth check with advantage.
And Silver, aren't I technically outside of the tent?
You're right outside, but this wouldn't have waken you up. It was too quiet.
Okay.
But like they can certainly wake you up if they try with 18.
Okay.
That's an
Okay.
18.
So you slowly peek out of the tent, and you see this very large-looking wolf-like creature that
Shit.
appears to be made entirely out of wood.
Fucking Timberwolves.
And
Flintlock has flashbacks.
you know exactly what these are because they're so common in the Everfree. These are timber wolves.
Is the
And-
dude dead? Is there like a
he is
dude dead?
very dead. He is very dead. He did have his throat torn out, and this timber wolf appears to be like kind of like picking at the corpse. But if there's one thing you know about timber wolves, they never travel alone. And you see just in the corner of your eye, you see the larger tent. It flies open, and you see the captain stands like, "Son of a bitch, it's timber wolves!" And he
Holy shit!
he pulls out a sword like off of his back, and he's like, "Come on, motherfuckers!" Like the sound of him yelling appears to stir everyone else, and everyone else can wake up if they want to.
So Maverick isn't waiting anymore, and he is no longer being quiet. He is out of the tent and going to attack the one.
Okay. All right.
Closest.
And that's where we're going to end session.